Reclaiming authority over anxiety. Key point. Anxiety demands control over tomorrow. Faith commands peace over today. Scriptural anchor. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4 verse 6. Action step. When an anxious thought hits today, immediately audibly speak a scripture of peace to interrupt the mental loop. Anxiety is one of the most subtle, paralyzing forces an individual can encounter. It acts like a slow-burning tax on your mental energy, quietly draining your creativity, robbing you of sleep, and fracturing your emotional presence with your family. Anxiety rarely arrives as a sudden, massive wave. Instead, it enters as a series of small, persistent what-ifs. What if the business policy doesn't work? What if the childcare logistics fall through? What if the finances don't stretch far enough this month? If you leave these thoughts unmanaged, they create a chaotic mental loop. Your mind begins running 100 miles an hour, projecting worst-case scenarios into a future that hasn't even happened yet. You find yourself physically present in the room with your spouse and children, but mentally miles away, fighting imaginary battles in your head. To break the grip of anxiety, you must understand its root cause. Anxiety is the direct result of trying to carry the weight of tomorrow with only the strength allocated for today. God operates strictly in the present tense. He provides daily bread, daily grace, and daily strength. When you take your mind out of today and attempt to solve the potential problems of next week, you are operating outside of the grace zone. You are trying to carry a heavy burden completely alone. Scripture gives us a highly practical, strategic framework for dealing with anxiety. It tells us not to tolerate it, but to immediately trade it. The moment an anxious thought lands in your mind, you must intercept it. Do not let it sit there and build a nest. Take that specific worry, whether it's a legal detail, a financial goal, or a family transition, and format it into a targeted prayer. Physically write it down if you have to. Hand it over to God and say, "Father, I am responsible for my diligence today, but you are responsible for the outcome tomorrow. I release control." When you actively cast your cares upon Him, you create a vacuum that the peace of God, which surpasses human logic, immediately fills. You can sleep deeply, work efficiently, and lead your household with a clear, sound mind because you know the King of Kings is managing your logistics. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow for more teaching.